Hello. It's been a while. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how long it has been since the last recording. It's been at least a week. Yeah. La- uh, Last week has been something. Has been something. So much. It's like so much happened, but not really a lot happened at the same time. I think it's more of like a reco- I would say it's more of recovering from last week, which was pretty bad. Emotionally wise. Anyway, um, bad ideas of what I was gonna say. Now I don't remember majority of it. Okay, so just gonna tell you what I can remember what happened during the past week to fill you guys in. First off, I almost fought with my printer because I was trying to figure out why I was doing that um double printing, like the squiggly lines, and I didn't understand it, so I was like doing all the collaborations, all the cleaning. I went in there and I like grabbed a cotton swab and started cleaning anything I could think of that might be the problem for all the smudges and stuff. And then I did like the alignments. I did everything I could think of, and then the next thing I just decided to do was just like do slower. So I would slower printing because my printer for like documents prints pretty fast, and that's like when the ghosting, not ghosting, the smudges happen, the double lines and stuff. And I discovered that it happens when it prints too fast. I don't know when that started. That started like I think like mid last year. I wasn't printing too much, so it didn't really bother me. But now that I'm getting back into printing, it's kind of annoying. All I had to do was like up the quality, and then it starts printing slower. And then there's no more of that mistakes. But I already printed the dotted and everything before I figured all that out. So the small ones are going to be a little bit wonky, which is fine. The dots are going to be wonky, but otherwise they are totally usable. All the smalls will be slightly discounted because of that, but yeah. What else happened? What else? I slept a lot. I was so tired, emotionally drained from like the previous week that it was just like, I guess it just kind of got on top of, got too much, and I really just rested this week. I'm gonna be honest. I did do work, but it wasn't a lot of work. And I did get a package from Amazon for the spring collection that I am gonna be doing. Let me, there it is. Now I've already opened it because I had it for a while now, but it is, so I'm gonna show you. I got some new what is this? Bell 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 What in the world is going on? Velvet. Ah, yeah, velvet. Um, Ribbon for the magnetic bookmarks. I got this really pretty sage green. For spring. I thought it was. Let's see. You can see it, right? I thought it was like a very pretty, a really good idea for that would fit a spring theme. So it's got that color. So it's like a dusty, very pretty color. And I wanted to add to the colors that I currently have. So I have currently this dusty green, I have a blue, a purple, a red, and a brown. So I have this one for the spring. I like to keep them in their bags as much as possible. That'll stop them from unwinding, being annoying. Of course, I got a lot more charm bookmarks, charms for the charm bookmarks. And I mean a lot, I got a lot. Okay. So let's get these started. I'm actually going to change. No. This should be fine. So I'm gonna show you just like a glimpse of them. Oh, I also had to get the also for the charm bookmark. So it's basically like a charm bookmark haul. I was basically out, so I couldn't make any more. Anyway, so there's that. I got swords, so this time I really tried to get into like the fantasy. I got swords, staff. There's like a few great swords, so like here, if you can see it, if you can focus. Excuse me? You gonna focus? It does not. Oh, there we go. Here we go. So, excuse me. Focus. Please. Please focus. Please. There we go. Ah, there we go. Okay. There's a bunch of different designs. I think I should change the angle so you can actually see it better. Okay, so I'm gonna change the angle real fast, and then I'll show everything that I've got. Hold on one sec. Here we go. Okay. So these are super cool. And I'm gonna see if I can get like a close-up of some of them. We can focus. Okay, here we go. So here's this one. And here's like a wand. Let me actually do it like this so I can actually get a glimpse of it. There's this one. And then, you know, there's some swords, a lance, very fantasy themed. A great sword, I think this would be called. Pretty big. It might be a regular sword. So we got quite a few of these, and then we have like a blade and a small blade attached to each other. And so these are the gold variations. And I think that gold, silver, and bronze ones are, don't know if they're the same. Yeah, they look the same. Okay, so these are all of them. They come in gold, silver, and then of course bronze. Yep, they're all the same. So I got swords, and then I got more swords. These are more like daggers than swords. I think these all look the same. They're just in different colors. Like, so once again, here we go. And then I'm pretty sure it's like the same, but just in different colors. So that's cool. I got a bunch of these. These smaller ones are, I think, will be great for charm bookmarks. These big ones, I might have to make something else for them, because I think they're just a little bit too big for charm bookmarks. I also got more of these dragons. Now these dragon ones, I basically think that I'm out of a good chunk of them. I got a smaller batch. I didn't intend for it to be like a smaller batch, but like these ones, I've had these for a while. but I got more of them because I'm almost out. This one honestly is my favorite out of them all. This one specifically. And the second bag is like the same one, so. And then if these were big, these are especially big. Wow, these are really big. These are more swords. They're super cool. Got like a fencing sword. This is definitely great sword. So these are great swords. This is claymore sword. So these are cool, super cool. Definitely not a charm bookmark. Far too large for that. So I really don't know what I'm going to be doing with these. Guess I'm going to have to start doing something new. Don't know what that is yet, but yeah, that'll happen. And that's really all I bought from Amazon. Okay, and another thing that has, and I'm updating it. This is literally supposed to be product restock, and so I bet like the new look of charm bookmarks, and I also I thought about doing like just now phone charms, little phone charms for this with the swords. I think that would be really cool. Or like bag charms or something along those lines would be really cool with the swords. Excuse me. I'll have to think about it, but since this is supposed to be a product restock, which is really mainly notebooks, as you can see, my notebooks are right here. They look done, don't they? Don't they? They're not done. No. But they're almost done. They're almost done. There's only 3 more steps. So in the span, I think a week, it took me on and off for too long. I already figured out ways to like shorten that time by so much. I was doing, it's super complicated the way I did it. Which is not unusual. The first time I do it, I do like super complicated, but then I find ways. Okay, so you don't, it doesn't matter. I doubt you care what I did to a certain extent. Anyway, they're not bound yet, but the covers are done. I think I did like this. I did this part, so the inner cover is done and glued in. And I also designed and printed out like the first and last page. So we have all the books. So this is like the moon inspired Celeste. So I have the moon, and then I do know some people like to put their name and like any information if someone finds it. So I have some lines for that. That's the front, and then I have the back, which is simply writing, Scribblestree. And that's really all they have. So the moon ones have the moon, which I did design myself. And then the stars have the star. So these the moon. Stars. So we have a star. So it's kind of more like a compass star, I guess. I think it's cool. There's the star. Front and back. Still has the name. I think that's an upgrade from the last one. So right now I'm trying to like upgrade the quality and stuff, and like, you know, do better. So I went with printing them out instead of doing the stamping, my stamping attempts from last time. So I don't know if this or the other one would be better, but you know, yeah. So that's the binding. So there's really 3 things left I need to do. I need to bind them, of course, and then I need to put the back pockets in, And then after the back pockets, I need to add like the corner protectors. So I did do the, I already have like the, will you? Okay. I already have the back pockets pretty much finished, and I think some of them need to be glued down because some of them are lifting on the sides. But I can do that real fast. That's not going to take a bit. That's not going to be horrible. But yeah, some of them will need to be glued down again. But here are the back covers. The back pocket. So for the stars, we have this very pretty pale blue, light blue. And the extents are just white paper. And then I found this pretty like see-through-y, and it's like there's stars on it, and it's like glittery, and it's very pretty. This is I don't know if I can get, oh, there you go. You can see it. So you can see the sparkling. Use this for the stars back pocket. I managed to get enough for both the smalls and but only one of the mediums to have this type of back pocket design. Then I have purple and this moon for the moon ones, of course. And those are the small ones. And then, like I said, for the mediums, this is the other one that I have for the other medium star. Both pink, of course. Stars are both. And then I also had to do a different cover situation for the moon. So this is going to be one of the moons. And of course, the same moon is this going to be this one. And then, you know, just the plain blue and purple ones for the others. So I'm going to get on top of that, and I'm going to show you my process of that. Oh, another thing I wanted to tell you. Lately, I have been I have been in deep in the anti-MLM videos. Like I used to, so I kind of do this thing where I'm like, I'll watch something, like a topic for a really long time, and then I'll switch to another topic. So it used to be games. So I used to watch Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, PewDiePie really long time ago. That's when I really got into YouTube. And then there's a few other gaming YouTubers that I did watch. And then after that, I went into like the crime, those crime videos, like the cold cases. There was those type of things. And now I'm really into like the anti-MLM, because there was one time I joined one for like one day. I didn't know what anti-MLM was back then. I got poached at my job. And they say those you can work from home, you can make money and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that pulled me in, and it was super easy to get in. Someone did grab me, and I did have to pay something. It was like $40 or something, so it wasn't a lot. So I guess it didn't really process for me that. Well, I found it odd, but it didn't really like process until like the first meeting. The first meeting was like, it was like so odd to be in them. It was because I only lasted one meeting, and it was like an hour-long meeting, where they were all like, I think it was Primerica. Where they were all like trying to hype each other up and like saying, I'm gonna do this much of sales, and I'm gonna do that much of sales, and I'm gonna do this challenge of sales. And it was just like weird, because it was like, shouldn't be like about increasing, like getting a lot of money, because it was a healthcare insurance, I believe it is. It just felt like so cold. Like, why are you more interested in the money and not in actually caring about people and giving them the and giving them the best options for like their health and stuff. It just felt so scummy that all they really cared about was the money. And it didn't sit right, and that's when I knew that I couldn't stay. And so that's how I joined an MLM for like one day. Yeah. It's an odd time for me. Okay. All right, we're gonna be cleaning these. Okay, so let me move you and we'll get started. Oh, right, that's why I brought up the MLM. I've been reading, yeah, so if I do any, like, if I speed up any sections of any videos, I'm usually listening to an MLM video. Yes, I think, I'll be honest, I don't know how we got on this topic, but that doesn't matter. Let me change positions and we can get started. Okay. Okay, so I originally was going to like put these notebooks back pockets. I was going to put these back pockets in like last night, but I ran out of my double-sided adhesive, so I had to go yesterday to get more, and I just never got to actually this part. So I am going to refill this, and then I'm trying to reduce the sound as much as possible. Glue down these pockets that had been glued down properly, that didn't stick, and then I'm gonna start putting them in the notebooks. So this is really how the last 2 weeks have been. It's just really been a lot of gluing. Nothing really happens, which is why I felt fine not recording. I also wasn't up in my office. I was downstairs a lot this week, and so I didn't feel like recording downstairs, because my doggy is downstairs and don't want to, yeah. So anyway, so that's all I'm doing. Gonna put some weight on them so they stay. Put the bags of new stuff on there. I really have to do something about this lighting situation under here. I am planning on getting better lights, because I've had these for a while and they are not like the best, but they're not like they serve the purpose that they do, but they could work a lot better. And this is all I'm going to be doing for, it didn't take me too long. I don't think all of them, I think only a few are an issue, but I will be going through all of them and, you know, just checking, and then we'll get on to the next section. Okay, so this is where I'm going to start listening to some videos while I finish this process up. Hello. Hello, I am back. And I am finally done these notebooks. I'm gonna be honest, they took way too long to get through. I mean, but then again, it's just my second time working with cloth coverings. So I have a restock of the Star and the Moon of the Celeste collection. Let me sit up straight. You know, we got that shrimp posture going on. So I have four. I got four Star in both the plain and the pattern covers. In small. And then I have the moon ones in plain and pattern in the small versions, and then I have four of each in the medium versions. So in total, I have 16 notebooks. And I guess you can tell this like just like a chattering session about what how I think it went. I think it went okay doing these. I've already figured out a lot of ways to like fix any of the issues that I see. They are better than the last batch, so there is improvement, which I'm happy about. The main problem, which is like you would have to like look pretty close to see it, and it's kind of like I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if you can. So like right here, you can kind of see the board, the brown board underneath the cover, and if you like open it up in some of them, you can like see like where it's like glued down here. So this is basically the extent of like the issues. I think some of them are more prominent about it. Like it's just like minor things, minor improvements that I would need to make. Overall, there's a little bit of misalignment with the back pocket, but like there's so minor issues. And out of all of them, only one of them is really wonky. And it's only wonky because I got glue on the cover. You can see the shine that part right here. I got glue on this cover, so this is like the really wonky one. Um, Technically all the small dotted pages ones are wonky because of like the double printing. Double printing. Let me see if you can see. So I don't know if you can see that. Which is also pretty much a minor thing because it's not like you can tell that there's like some printing issues on some of them, but like it once again it's a minor thing. Which I did solve the problem for the next printing batch. So one thing that I have to do is figure out the price for these. For what I've had, I'm sorry, I'm saying so many does. Yeah. The previous smalls were like $23. I'm gonna make it like $25. I want my products to be affordable, and I don't want them to be too much higher than what I've had the previous ones at. So These are probably gonna be around like $24, $25, maybe 25 something. Um, these medium notebooks are 32.50. That's the one I've settled on. These I think turned out really nice. Um, I think these turned out the best, the medium ones. Maybe because I have more experience with medium notebooks, because I made a lot of those, so those sizes. These are gonna be 32.50. They both, there's like dotted and blank for all of them, except for like one of these. Oh, I made a mistake when I was doing one of these star ones, and instead of like one dotted, one gets one dot and the other one gets blank. It's actually the both of them. I think both of them are blanked. Yeah, the blue ones. Both of these are blank notebooks, which means one of these. Both of these are dotted. So, um, not intended, but that's kind of how it ended up being. And I didn't feel like redoing it. So, taking it all off and rebinding because I already had like the rest to bind. So I didn't go about it that way. I don't really think there's a problem issue. I'm actually quite curious to see how well the small notebooks do, especially at Dreamlands, because I think I've had some small notebooks there, but they were like really old designs. So, and I know these covers, these pattern designs, people really like them. So I'm gonna see how they do. So I need to figure out how many I'm gonna be taking and how many is gonna be going on the store, which means I need to be taking photos, which I'm not really good at, which means I need to practice more, but which means I need to take more. So that I need to do. I also need to get back on the website and update and everything, but you know, that'll come. I guess you can it's kind of like one of those situations like you spend so much time on something and like when it's finished you don't really know what to do afterwards. So, I mean they're done. I there's still a few things left I need to do, but like I'm getting on to the next project, which is the spring collection, which I don't remember if I said it already, but the drop date has been pushed back. It was supposed to be at the 5th, but these took a lot longer than I expected them to. So now I think on the 15th I tried. I don't know if that is want to be the day. Because I haven't even started any of it. All I did, I just bought some stuff, but I didn't even buy the right. Oh, okay. Like, how am I supposed to feel? Like, I spent like 2, 3 weeks on and off doing 16 notebooks. I feel like it shouldn't have taken that long. Uh, I feel like that's way too long. But I was really trying my best to improve and make them better than the last batch. And I guess I was just, I spent so much time on like, I was just trying to improve them. So, um, that whoever buys them gets good quality notebooks. And yeah, so um next is the spring collection, which will be the next video or the video afterward. I'm not quite sure. It'll probably be the video afterward. The next one might be I need to do website stuff. And then I need to do story stuff. So I need to do character stuff. That one might be just art centered. Would that work? That might be better like on live stream. to do that. Well, I don't know what's gonna be next yet. I'll figure it out. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna consider this video done. The notebooks are finished. I don't know how long this is gonna be again. Hopefully it probably won't be too long because it's probably gonna be mostly time lapses, so it's probably not gonna be a long video. And then I will figure out where to go, what to do next. Probably tomorrow. Tired. Okay. So I will see you in the next video. Do like the video if you did. Don't like it if you didn't. And don't forget to subscribe. Bye.